Well, it's a little chilly out. What are you doing today, Josh?
We're going to look at a 1976 Corvette Stingray.
That's right, we are. Today is Revival Day.
It's cold.
I can't believe we're doing this. Okay, I guess it's warmed up. The elevated idle kicked down. No, I think it just has a timer on it. All the northern folks are going, that's not ice. Oh guys, this is Florida. So frost is, yeah, we need more heat. Oh, so cold.
We got like hour and a half, 2 hour ride.
Yep, and then we get to get out in the cold and work, which means I'm gonna stand there in my coat and Josh is gonna be crawling under in the dirt and the mud, pulling the starter and whatever else we need, and probably the fuel tank. And that's why you always take a young person with you, is what I'm saying. So let's get this show on the road. So I'm from up north, where you just scrape a little hole in the center of your windshield and then you're good to start driving. So, you know, off we go. In case you were doubting me, the truck confirms it. 29 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's freezing out here.
Yep, it's freezing. It's literally freezing. Oh, we're eastbound and down. Sunrise over there.
Can't see it through the pine trees.
Yeah, nothing but pine trees as far as the eye can see. Welcome to northern Florida. Pine trees and places that process cutting pine trees. That's about it. Nice morning though if you're inside in the warmth.
It's pretty.
The truck is not warming up. That's fairly normal. 28 degrees. Oh no, we lost a degree. It's going down. As we go north, it's going down. All right, Josh, let's go. There she is in all its glory. Oh yeah. Oh, I like it already. Oh, it's so dirty.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty.
Is it a T-top? When were these tires put on, do you think?
You're
a tire guy. Find the date code. Sigma Supreme. I've never even heard of that brand in my life. They got good tread on them. They look relatively new. Maybe they put tires on when they moved it. They're hardly even flat.
I'm sure they did.
Josh, what is that? I'm not familiar with Corvettes, but I've never seen that before. Is that a thing?
I don't know
what does it unlock?
I don't know.
Do we have keys for this?
Yeah, we should.
Or do we have to get creative?
No, we've got keys somewhere.
Somewhere? Oh my goodness, it's got keys in the ignition.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the black on black on black.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this thing. Let's see what we got under the hood. Oh, Josh, lift it up for me. It's not going to stay on its own, is it?
Huh?
Let's look at the most important thing. What's under the power barn? Oh, she's been sitting a while. Oh, man. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I didn't bring the shop vac. We're going to have to see if there's one laying around here somewhere. I like just the spare wires and vacuum lines hanging everywhere. That's fine. We got belts and stuff, though. But it doesn't have headers. It's got the ram horn manifolds. That's good. They didn't put headers on it. That's quite excellent. Oh, they got the old Burn Me 5000 glass fuel filter. That's fine, because we can clean that. That's actually really good. Air filter's there. Oh, it's so cold, Josh. It's so cold. Oh, it's like 35 degrees out here.
It's freezing.
In Georgia, southern Georgia. Well, first order of business, Josh, take that cap off. Yeah, I know. I can't even... as a part of the walk around, we're just going to check the fluids and see what we're dealing with here. Hopefully it's got green stuff in it.
Who put that there?
GM, I think. Okay. Hopefully we got coolant. Oh, I saw coolant drip out.
There's some in there.
Yeah, she's down a little bit, but we got coolant. Okay, that's good. I believe this is a manual transmission, so I don't think we have to check.
I think it's a 4-speed.
Yep. Okay, I think the oil's over there. Let's pull the oil dipstick. While we're checking fluids, doing our due diligence so we don't fry it accidentally. I think I saw it right down there. Yep.
Knock the cobwebs
See what she looks like. Yep, knock the cobwebs out of the way.
Black, but full.
And not over full. That's important. Oh man, I can tell already we're gonna just light this thing on fire as soon as we start it up, unless we find a shop vac. Look at all those acorns. take a quick look at the interior.
Probably better from the other side.
Let's see what we're working with.
The interior is pretty nice. It's not bad. It's not that bad. I mean, it needs a wipe down.
There are acorns inside.
Yeah.
It needs, it's very moldy,
Yeah, it needs a
cobwebby.
wipe down in the vacuum, but
Oh, man.
it's not like all torn to shreds.
Yeah, no, actually, it's a lot of cleaning, but I think even the carpet would clean up. But it's clearly got rat poop and mold. But make sure the twisty stick goes into all the gears real quick for me.
I'm just gonna go ahead and come over this way.
Make sure the clutch isn't stuck. Make sure the brake
Feels good.
does brake things and comes back up. Yeah. Got all the gears. What about reverse?
Yeah.
And we got reverse. Okay.
Left it up.
Check the ignition is free. Does it snap back from start? Excellent. There's one more thing we need to check. What is it? Oh, brake fluid. But I think we're good. If the brake pedal's working, I think we're good.
Dude, and it's got the little like adjust by wire mirror.
Yeah, I like those. They're great because they last forever. Doesn't have the passenger side one though.
No.
Is this the floor vent?
Probably.
Does it have a glove compartment? What's in the glove compartment? Oh, it's pretty clean back here.
got
Oh,
speakers.
she's got speakers.
It's got an aftermarket radio in it.
Well, we're gonna have to get back there to dig the battery out at some
Battery's
point.
right here.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure the battery is gone because it's been sitting so long. I'm surprised it's as intact as it is. First order of business is going to be to get the engine to turn over because it's probably got issues from sitting. Second order of business is going to be to check spark and fuel. Clearly the fuel is long dried up, but we're going to have to see if we can get the fuel pump pumping. If the pump isn't, I didn't bring my spare fuel pumps. The pump is impossible to access because it's right down there, which means you have to access it from the underside. Oh, fantastic. Let's hope the pump has survived.
This is gonna be a nightmare.
On the other hand, the distributor is really easy to get to, but it's HEI, so we don't really need to, ironically. Let's take that air cleaner off and let's see what we got inside. What carburetor do we have? Oh, yeah. The old Quadrajet. It's clean. Look at that. Look how clean it is. Oh, that's got a bimetal spring choke. Okay, well, that'll work. You press the accelerator, right? It works. The cable's not bound up. I just want to verify everything before we get too far so there's no surprises. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let's get a battery in this thing and see if we can bark her over. All right, Josh is going to de-acorn the engine. Out of gear here.
We got this battery down here, hooked up to the one in the car. I tried to tell Ken it was a side post battery. He didn't believe me.
All right. Let's see what happens. Probably nothing.
Might have to push the clutch in.
Oh, it has a clutch switch?
It might.
Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh, my hip! I'm not getting power to anything, even the gauges. Ah! Oh, hang on. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out! This is never gonna work. Hang on, we gotta find... Oh, we can't get to the starter, so we can't put it on the starter post either. This is GM. They never really did the steel me junction.
Dude, this battery's 12 years old.
It's been sitting for 10. I like how it's a nice never start battery from Walmart. Clearly someone knew what they were doing because that's all the batteries I get. We got this nice Optima battery, but the one that's in there is a side post, so I thought we were really prepared. We have like 3 different side top post batteries, including a semi-truck battery that I use for jump starts in my truck.
Hey, there's a hole right to the ground.
Yeah, well, Josh is in there and not me because now I'm crippled for life because I tried to sit in it. Okay, I'm gonna hook up power. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, we got power now. Oh, we got power. Okay.
I think you were right. I'm in here for life.
Wait. You said I was right? Hold on, did we get that on camera?
I think I'm stuck.
Let me hold the door open for you. Watch your ring on the paint there, man.
It's all smooth.
No, don't short out the battery cables.
Oh!
Should I be disconnecting one of these while you get out? Again, I'll put the seat back without shorting anything out. Okay, well, I can't trap it. That might actually be a good thing. All right. Oh, should have disconnected the neutral safety switch for testing purposes. Oh, we got click.
Yeah. Now we're dead. All the power left.
Okay, well that just means we don't have a good enough connection somewhere. I wonder if I can get a socket on there to... No, I can't because the cross member's in the way. I wonder if we can get a pipe wrench on the fan and turn it maybe. How big's my pipe wrench? I would really like to bar the engine over. Not sure we can get down in there. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, give her a go. If it starts spinning inside the belts, then I'll let off a little. Did it turn?
Yeah. Bite again.
Here, put those on. I don't know why you didn't put them on earlier.
I wasn't offering.
Somebody missed some leaves and twigs. Well, you usually are making fun of me for complaining about the cold, so.
Well, yeah, 'cause I make fun of you because you're a Yankee. I'm allowed to. I'm from here.
Oh yeah, she's turning. The engine's kind of turning a little bit. With each bite, now the engine has stopped turning. Okay, go back the other way now. Okay, get in there and try to wind the engine over a little bit. Now we've maybe loosened it up just a hair. Oh, she's turning a little bit, Josh. Oh, she's turning. If we can get the oil pump turning and suck some oil up into it and start moving some oil through it, that'll help. Okay, I'm gonna lean on this belt. Try it again.
Come on.
Get a grip. There you go. Ouch.
Turned a little.
Okay. Yeah, keep going.
Come on.
I might have to tighten this alternator belt. I know what this wire's for. Optional? Oh, okay, we won't worry about it then.
Optional.
You want it?
Optional.
There seems to be a lot of what Josh would call optional things on this vehicle.
Accessories. Like your headlights and your windshield wipers.
So unfortunately, we do not have a battery budget for this vehicle, so I'm not sure what we're going to do about the battery, but at this point we need to probably going to replace the tires without moving first. So good. First order of business is to see what we need. So yep, clear. Yep, keep going. Okay, well, give it a rest. I still think the connection problem is on that end. Okay, bigger battery. See what she's got.
Oh, I smell. Smell electrical.
Well, that's because it's smoking, Josh. Maybe check those connections back there. See, that's the problem back there. 100%, that's the problem.
Where are we
which ones? Feel for heat. Which one and where?
I think it's that one.
You think it's the positive?
Look at the cable.
Is the cord hot?
No, but look at the discoloration.
Yeah,
on the
so
clamp.
it's the connection. Can you cut that plastic off? I hate to say it, but contact. I don't know. It might be going slightly faster, a little bit. It's not fighting quite as much. That's good. Try number 465. Probably not going to do anything. A little better. A little better. Huh? 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 Yeah, she's turning. Okay, so at this point it's a power issue. We need to get enough power to the starter to do something. Alright, so I can already tell the hardest part of this thing is going to be getting enough amperage up to the starter. We're going to try. We're going to keep working at it. I want to put that battery pack right on there to eliminate the cable. Let's see what we can do.
We're professionals, folks.
Oh yeah, we're definitely professionals. So you're going to try and press the clutch from there?
Yeah. You ready?
I guess we're ready. Give it a try.
It says 99. It doesn't move.
Oh, I never hooked up this other battery.
Hey! We weren't running running at max power.
No, but we were close. Okay, you got your arrangement here again? I'm just gonna try to fill the bowl.
It's gonna blow up.
It won't blow up, but it might make a pop or two. All right, wind her over. Well, that's not fast enough to do anybody any good.
We're not getting a good enough connection again.
No, check your connections. We were going really good there for a minute. I think if we get a new battery, it'll be much better connection and it'll work, but this is for testing purposes. I'm just trying to see what else we need to get when we're at the store getting the tires. Because I don't want to drive 500 miles to the nearest store 3 times. Well, we had a really good connection there for a minute. That's going to be a problem. Josh, you remember how we didn't buy any fuel line? Yeah, we're going to need some now. I didn't do anything. The metal literally came apart in my hands. There was a rubber junction and it has shredded. Oh man, we're going to have to pull that off and redo that. Oh no, it was insulation keeping it from, my goodness. Okay, well, we're not going to get any fuel from the pump, but when it's up in the air, when we're taking the wheels off, which is going to be the next step, we're going to have to crawl under there and disconnect that pump line and redo that section. Probably with, goodness, it crumbled just when I bumped it there. Well, that is so bad. So if you doubt how long this car's been sitting, well, I'd really like to see if we could just get it to bump off on a little bit of fuel, just to verify the ignition and everything. All right, Josh, light her off. Let me stand back. Let me stand back over here.
Good?
Yeah. Oh, baby! That's bottle feeder. What was the oil pressure?
It's all 99. It just stays at 99.
That's not good. She ran!
It runs!
And there's no clattering or knocking noises or banging. So now that we know the engine runs, we're going to pull these off and we're going to take these down and get new wheels and tires. Because what you don't want to do is shred one of these after it's been sitting for a while in a Corvette, because it's all fiberglass and plastics. And basically things that are really, really not fun to repair if you shred one. And although there's no sidewall cracking and these look really good, some of them, not this one. I think, yeah, this one, oh, this one, they have a little tread cracking there. I don't want pieces of tread flying off and hitting the inner fender. Because even if we don't blow a tire, we can lose tread and get thrown rubber and damage things. I think it's not just that one, it's this one. This one has it too. They've been sitting a long time, and although they appear to have been kept full of air for the most part, the fronts are pretty good, but we're going to replace them all just for safety's sake. Okay, getting the front up. That one spins free, that's a good sign. Check for rolling to make sure none of the brakes are locked up or anything.
That one rolls.
That one rolls? Okay.
Cool.
Let's do the same for the back. Alright, Josh is going to start pulling off the wheels and tires. I'm going to see what I can do about... I think this insulation it completely disintegrated in there. I think this caught all the junk, and hopefully it didn't fill up the pump. I think it went down. Oh, that's cracked there. That's a hole. That's no good. Oh man, that's right close to the end too. We're gonna have to, I don't carry line this big on the truck. We're gonna have to make this maybe. Either that or I can cut it off there, and I would like to test it, try to pull fuel through it with an electric pump. I'm gonna try to cut this off and see if I can put just temporarily adapt a rubber line on there. We really need to buy some metal line and form it up to do this properly. Well, I've got the end put on the pump with this rubber line. I'm gonna try to, this is a pusher pump, not a puller pump, but I'm gonna try to use this electric pump to, I don't know, I'm gonna see what I can get out. I'm gonna see if I can pull fuel through the pump from the tank. I'm not sure. We don't know how much fuel is in the tank either. Ready? Ow! Well, Josh is having fun removing fuel pump lines that are old and cracked.
That's gonna drive me insane.
Did you break a nail? So my little electric pump idea, there was no way that was gonna work. You gotta suck fuel through the valves backwards, and it's not going to work. I want to get the pump on the actual line from the tank to try to draw some fuel out. Aren't you glad that we picked a Corvette, Josh?
Had a great day. It's gonna be a great day.
Yep, best day at work ever, right?
Yep. You know what they say, you can touch it, you can get a tool on it, and you can see it. You can only do 2 of those at the same time.
I think in this case it's maybe 1 if you're lucky.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Don't you just love Corvettes, Josh?
Yes. I'm having so much fun under here. I have so much room to work, and it's on.
Oh wait, I might be able to get my hand in there and shove it down to you.
Yeah, just instead of like trying to shove that end down here, just try to shove it straight down.
I'll try. So we're trying to get the old fuel line out from the frame.
I'm working on this line right here that's attached to the fuel pump, and it goes up and makes a nice like 90-degree bend and goes straight up, and it's so old and stiff that I can't even budge it.
Oh my goodness, Josh.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna keep trucking on this.
Cursing off camera. Success. In other news, I don't know what this liquid is that came out of it, but it smells like cooking oil.
It's like green.
And it's like green. I don't understand. What in the world? It's like, that's not... Is this what gasoline turns into when you leave it sitting stable for 30 years? I don't understand, Josh. Well, we totally missed that on camera. Josh decided to try to suck this gas line out. Oh no, we're gonna try to go back to the...
Yeah, I feel wind in my mouth.
What in the world? What in the world is this?
I gotta go this big.
Okay, it does smell burnable though.
It's spicy.
It's spicy, he says. I mean, it seriously smells like hash browns and French fries. I'm so confused. I guess we'll pump a little bit more out. I've been told that there was some additives that were added to the tank, but like what kind of additive? I have questions. I have so many questions. So just for reference, this is normal gasoline. Okay, so that's regular gasoline. Okay, so here's our... Yeah, just use extra, that's fine. Oh no. Oh no, Josh.
That's not good.
We gotta drain the tank.
That's not good.
I think there's too much water in here. That's why the smell is weird and the color's off. Well, that's not gonna ignite in any engine.
That's no bueno.
Not even getting any vapors to ignite. Okay. We got to pump more out. I guess till we get flammable. That's going to be our test. All right, let's see how much we can pump out. We're still getting water after, I don't know, half a dozen bottles. And I thought we hit a section of fuel and it lit, but it wasn't. The next bottle did not light at all. So what we're going to do is I've hooked the pump back up. Not to the carburetor, but it's just going out. We're going to stick a pan under it, and we're going to hook the boat tank up here, and we're going to feed it off of the electric pump in the boat tank to try to get it to run, and just have it pump out the bottom of the tank on its own. I've tried to access the bottom of the tank by sticking the pump hose down there. I can't get to it right and get enough suction with that style pump, and it's going to take forever to pump it out that way. We're just going to use the mechanical pump and also test the mechanical pump at the same time and see if it works or not. It probably won't. All right, we got to grab some fuel line. We got to grab a battery
Hose clamps.
and hose clamps. And we're also going to take these tires down and get new baloney skins mounted on them. We've got those ordered, and they said they're there. So we're going to go do that, and we're going to come back and start over. Yay. Well, we got some things. We got tires. We got fuel line, we got hose clamps, we got some battery terminals that we're going to try to... Well, we're not going to talk about the battery terminals. We're going to commit some sins. I'm going to try to put that Optima battery in there. It is not a side post battery, as the car requires. We're going to cheat. Alright, let's get this thing in here and see what happens. Sun's going down. We're losing daylight. Boy, this thing does really look good though. I haven't had any time to just kind of stand back and look at it, but now that I am, oh yeah, it's looking good. we got power hooked up. We got the boat tank with the electric pump. We're going to try to feed it with that, and we're going to try to pump out whatever's left of the water through the pump down there. I think we got some fuel in the boat tank. I'm going to hook up power here. Let's see if we can get fuel flowing to this carburetor. What? Oh, that'll work.
That's a little old oil in it.
Oh, get rid of the oil. Oh, we're flowing fuel. Oh, I should take this out and make sure we're not flowing it right out the vent if the float's stuck. Okay. We're not overflowing out the bowl vent. Looks like the choke might be working, although we have a vacuum port there. It's not hooked up to anything. Just turn it over and let's see what happens. I wish those dogs would be quiet. This is our triumphal moment. Okay, give her a go. Okay, I did not expect that. I did not expect that even remotely. What?
10 volts.
10 volts?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not putting out any voltage. We'll have to look at the alternator. Or that gauge is wrong.
Or the gauge is wrong.
I don't know about the oil being 99, fuel 47. I don't know about that. Yeah, don't put it in gear. Do you have your foot on the throttle?
No.
Okay, don't touch the throttle. 1600. The fuel pump is doing nothing. It's completely clogged. Oh, there she is running after 10 years of sitting. Yay! Success! So the old fuel pump, which you don't have hooked up, we're running off the boat tank. The old fuel pump is pumping nothing out. I mean, it's not moving anything. Nothing is coming out. Nothing at all.
Filling up the fuel tank here the way God intended in GM.
Yep, right in your front seat. We got the lawnmower battery that's going to power our fuel pump. We have got to drive this thing before dark. We're going to have to replace the fuel pump, but it's not going to happen today because no one has one in stock. And then we're going to gently let the hood down on our new fuel system.
That tank's empty. You want to dump the other one in there as well?
Yep, fill her up. I don't know what we're in for here, but right on our fuel line.
All right. All aboard.
Unfortunately, I'm the camera person, so, well...
You're the passenger princess.
I don't know if I can...
You can get in there.
With all the roach turds?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, just fired right up. Okay, help me in here. What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Let me make sure nothing's... I don't know what that was. No idea. Okay, lift the boat tank so I can kind of slide into the seat there. Can't hit the battery cables or we're gonna lose the fuel pump. Okay, set it on this knee.
Got it?
Okay, Josh, let's go for a ride. What was that? What in the
Every
world?
time I push the clutch, something's dragging it.
Wait, is it working?
It is now.
Oh, it's working now. Here we go. As you accelerate, I'll probably be able to feel the weight in my lap go down. Don't go too far from home because we don't know if the brakes work. Test the brakes! We forgot to test the brakes.
I start barreling towards the T.
I was just checking my sketchy battery connections or playing crisscross applesauce in the back seat. Okay, this is going to be a short drive, Josh, because we don't have a support vehicle following us, and my walking legs aren't in good condition right now because it's cold out. I kind of can't believe this is working because of the... Oh, did we drive over that pan that was under the car? Ow!
No, I pulled it out.
Oh, okay. Okay, turn around and go back.
Yeah, there's a little turnaround spot.
Yeah. But we haven't even run it up to operating temperature yet, so we're running on dangerous ground here. Because we don't know if the thermostat is truly going to open, so...
Like it don't work.
How about the headlights? night because the headlights didn't come up. We'll resolve that. Let's get it back home before. Don't play with too many more switches because we don't. No, don't stall it. Ah, corner. Maybe putting all that fuel in the tank was a bad idea. Maybe the T-tops do leak a little bit there, Josh.
Yeah, a little bit of.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Aren't there supposed to be trim pieces there? I feel like there's supposed to be trim pieces on the A-pillar. Yeah, because they're missing. There's bolt holes. We're at the point where we figure out if the temperature stabilizes or not. I can't believe the throw-out bear. Okay, so straight line acceleration is acceptable.
That is.
Okay, hurry up. My knee is starting to give out. Yeah, we definitely won't be road killing this home unless we duct tape flashlights to the hood. Unfortunately, we took too long today to do it the right way. Okay, the thermostat opened. It went up to 185 and then, oh, we're gonna turn fast, I can tell. And then, anyway, look out, cats. Cats scattering everywhere. All right, park it somewhere where we can get the truck out. I don't like that.
Neither do I. Gotta go in gear somehow. Back into the pits.
Okay,
Time.
do we have enough room?
Probably.
I think that'll work. I don't know. I'm stuck. Get around and unplug the pump. Okay. Battery. Get it. Oh,
I don't think you can do this for the rest of your life.
No, I don't think. Traditionally, we would zip tie these together if we were following the rules of the process. High beams. I mean, we got headlights, we got markers, and we have tails, and we have one brake light. Allow me to demonstrate. Hit the brakes. Yeah, one brake light. We do not have turn signals, unfortunately. All right, well, it's pitch black. You can't see anything. At least light the Corvette up so we can see. So against my better judgment, we're gonna roadkill this thing home in the dark.
Yeah.
Just to add excitement to the video. We're doing this just for you guys. So keep that in mind as we break down. We've kind of wedged the headlights in the up position by pulling off the actuators off the motors. So they are stuck in the up position. And the only thing the switch controls now is the lights on and off. We're not roadkill professionals.
No.
So keep that in mind as we go here. We got the boat tank. We've checked the oil again and the fluids just to make sure. We're going to stop at an auto parts store. We're a little low on the rear brake fluid, probably because it leaks.
It pulled to the right when I pulled the brakes on.
So what you're saying is we've got one caliper working.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's blow this turkey stand. Okay, I hear it pumping. Okay, first stop gas station, second stop auto parts store. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Just blinded him with the headlights. All right, this is such a bad idea. I can't believe we're doing this. I'm gonna go out and shut this person's gate here behind us. I kind of have permission to be here, but kind of taking care of stuff here for them. Make sure we don't leave any gates open or let the cattle out, you know. I'm gonna go out and kind of close the gate just a little bit. He doesn't have any tail lights on. I wonder if he noticed that. You got brake lights but no tails. Jiggle the switch for me. Whoa, is your foot on the brake?
No.
Okay, they came back. Don't touch the light switch till we get to where we're going. Step on the brakes. Yeah, you got one brake light, both tails. I'm gonna fall into the auto parts store. This is such a bad idea. Don't try this at home, kids. Best day at work ever is what I mean to say. All right. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. It does look really good. He's got no turn signals, so I gotta kind of creep up on him and keep track of where he's going. Interestingly, we do have insurance on this vehicle. If we had time, we were going to stop at the DMV and get the proper tags for it, but We're running right now with the old tag that was on it. I'm just gonna hope that a cop doesn't come up behind us and run the tags, basically. I'm gonna hope for a lot of things here. As far as the headlights go on this thing, we've got, of course, one headlight on low beam, or we've got everything working on high beam full blast. So he's got two options. He can run where he can't see enough, or he can just blind the snot out of everybody. I have a feeling he's going to get flashed a lot before the night is over by annoyed people who he's blinding, but, you know, we do what we have to do. Uh-oh, railroad crossing. That's going to jog everything loose, you know, loose connections and everything. They've been sitting for 20 years. Oh, okay. Railroad crossing successful. Maybe. I hope it's successful. Did he just stall it? What's he doing here? The headlights dimmed like he tried to start the car. Uh-oh. Alright, well Josh stalled it back there at that intersection and couldn't keep it running again. I boosted the idle temporarily. Anyway, we're gonna go to the gas station, hopefully where there's some light and some more fuel and some time to look at it a little bit better, and maybe we'll fine-tune it a little bit under the lights, hopefully. That guy just flashed him because he's angry because he's got all his lights on. That's alright. Okay, on to the gas station, hopefully. It does sound really cool. Not smoking quite as much as it was.
I realize now that I pulled on the wrong side of the pump.
The gas tank's over there. And he just killed it. He's just gonna run it around in a circle. I hope the brakes are working. Well, this is fun and exciting.
Yeah. This is I think this might be the best day of work ever.
Well, tell me that when we're still doing this at 9 o'clock at night and your fingers are turning blue.
It'll still probably be the best day of work ever.
Well, the passenger door flew open. I'm sure that's just a great thing.
That's perfect.
Got it?
We're doing great.
Fuel pump still hooked up?
Yeah.
You having fun yet?
I'm having a fantastic time.
Best day of work ever?
Best day of work ever.
All right, on to the auto parts store. Well, how'd it go from that short drive?
Sounded fine. Maybe, you know, it's idling high.
About stalling, idling high, but
not stalling.
Okay, so we're gonna add some vacuum line to our list. Let's go inside and get some stuff and check some stuff. We got lots of light here. That's good. Much more gooder. So they have the distributor advance hooked to manifold vacuum. One reason to tell it's manifold vacuum is it goes right to the PVC tube, but I did check it with a vacuum gun. Why they did that, I don't know. It might run a little better if we hook it to the proper port over here, which had no cap on it. I threw a cap on it at the gas station. Hold your hand up, Josh. Okay, so we bought some hose in O'Reilly's because this hose isn't long enough. Somebody has been playing games with this. All right, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to run a separate hose to this port over here. And I'm going to take this T out, just run this right to this manifold port. I don't see any other vacuum lines. Do you, Josh? I think that's the entire vacuum system for the engine, which that can't be right. Yeah, because that's for the HVAC system, but that's not hooked up.
No.
That's all the vacuum we need, really. And it's making 20 inches of mercury at idle. Okay, let me set this camera down so I can work here. Now we're going to top off the fluids. We're going to play around with the engine a little bit more, see if we can get it to cooperate. No, here's vacuum. Okay, where's this go?
It's got a nice bolt in it.
Yeah.
And then it runs into there.
Where do you think that is? What do you think that? Do you think that's important? Where's this one go? Up front?
Yeah, it goes to the headlights, I assume.
We're probably going to pull that off and cap it right now, and we may cap this one because I don't know where it goes and I don't know if it's leaking, but we'll check that out. So I've disconnected all of the vacuum except for the brake booster, the PVC, which I want to keep airflow through the engine, and the distributor vents, which is now hooked to ported vacuum. So we're having some weird fluctuations, which can sometimes be due to vacuum leaks, but it's not constant. It's really weird. Now these Quadrajet carburetors can be known for vacuum leaks around, like, you know, the top will warp or the base will warp, or it can get fuel leaks down underneath in the bottom of the bowl. But usually they're not weird quick fluctuations like this that just change at a second's notice. Usually they're a constant pain in your butt. I don't think it's fuel, because whenever it shuts down it still has fuel, because when I squirt the accelerator pump it squirts out because it still has fuel. I don't think it's a clogged passage because it's not consistent. I don't know, Josh. Start it up and let's see where we're at now. I have topped off the fluids, checked the oil. I didn't top off the oil. We didn't add coil. Yeah, I added brake fluid to half the car. We're not talking about that.
What? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. I said start the car. What?
1300.
We're going to be running a high idle. There's no way around that. But this is kind of acceptable.
Yeah.
All right. Josh is going to play with it around the parking lot and see how it runs now. I just can't imagine anything we did was, anything I changed was causing that, but it seems to be running pretty good now. Obviously a little high idle, but I have it tuned up on purpose. A little high. That thing just looks so good. It's driving pretty good now. Oh, there it kind of, that's probably just him. How's it going?
Well, being totally honest, it's geared too high for me to let all the way out the front.
You know, one thing we never checked was if it was leaking any fluids. Because I saw that massive puddle of brake fluid we're not talking about as you backed away. Lubrication! I don't see anything dripping. What's that?
Yeah, there's no such thing as like an emergency stop in this thing.
I want you to keep an eagle eye on that temperature gauge. It looks like about the low 180s is where it wants to run.
Yeah, it's also like, what, 50 degrees out here?
Well, yeah, but it should still, no matter how cold, it should still run in that range. We got a long way home.
Yeah, we do.
And a painful way to get there.
You know those times you told me not to get arrested?
Like every time, everything.
Every time I leave.
Yeah.
This is up there in the sketchy illegal stuff that I've done, but not really.
I've driven way worse cars than this, way further than this. Does that make it better? All right, off we go to the next gas station. All right, next gas station stop. Coming down 189. Yeah, not terrible. Josh just realized there was a set of door seals at that place that we were supposed to grab for this and didn't. Yeah, I think I can tell you're running rich because I can smell it even at idle. We're gonna have to do some serious tuning on this carburetor. Whoever tuned it, yeah, ran better on that go. Hopefully we can reproduce that.
Yeah, I don't like how the idle's dropping over time. It makes me nervous.
Well, it's fluctuation.
It makes me nervous.
It'll go up again, don't worry, when you least want it to. All right, fill up your passenger seat with gasoline. Okay, a quarter tank to go, but how many miles did we go?
12 or 13.
12 or 13. Well, we got 5 gallons. Okay, so we definitely can't go very far. You are really stretching that considerably. You're getting 8 if you're lucky.
Okay, so we'll say we're getting 8 miles a gallon.
All right, put some nice expensive premium in it that we're just gonna dump right out the tailpipes.
So we're getting about 8 miles a gallon.
All right, get gas in this thing before I rethink this whole decision.
Oh, it's too late now. We on the road now, buddy.
My life. We can still turn around and make it back on the fuel we have. My life decisions are starting to look a little questionable right now.
Oh, sorry guys.
Sake, Josh, my lens.
Here's my lovely driver's view. I don't know, you know, just gorgeous headlights here. I gotta move this switch a little. That's about right, yeah. Yep, that's my view. Right there. Headlights, headlight, and it's okay. But yeah, nothing but headlights square in my face. Alright, there you go. Where are we stopping?
Next gas station at the rate we're going. You can pass anything in this but a gas station, Josh. So as far as road killing a car home goes, I highly recommend taking a young and stupid assistant with you to be the test dummy in the roadkill vehicle. Josh has informed me that he's starting to freeze now because it's very cold. He did not bring his coat, and of course my coat is behind me in the truck. Next stop, I think we'll get him a coat, since he has to drive with the passenger window down to let the fuel line come in. Exciting times. I would have him run the camera a little bit in his car, but it's a little dangerous to run the camera and drive that thing at the same time, and I don't have a good camera mount for it, so excuse the lack of driving video from inside the Corvette at this moment. Also, we kind of decided and ended up doing this all in one day, so we wouldn't have to turn around and come back the long drive tomorrow. And I only have 2 camera batteries, and they're not charging, despite my attempt at charging them here in the truck. They don't charge well from here, so I have very limited juice. Otherwise I would have Josh probably try to shoot some footage, but you know, that and being dangerous. He's trying to keep the car running and also driving stick at the same time, so yeah, yep. Although cross your fingers, it seems to be running a little better now that we've changed some of the vacuum routing, so I don't know. It's still running very, very rich, I think. Alright, next gas station stop. What do you think, Josh? Still the best day of work ever?
Yeah, we're doing a lot better on fuel now.
Oh yeah?
We ain't using near as much.
Well, you know, maybe it's just self-healing as we go along. Well, there we go. It's self-healing as we go. I gotta help him with the lights, because you gotta play with the switch until the lights are right. Get your lights set up. Okay, you're good. You're getting the hang of it. Alright, off to the next gas station. We're doing about 55. Josh just asked if I wanted to turn it up a little bit. I said no, just hold even like this. Let's not try to push it. He pushed it up a little bit. I think we're doing about 50, pushed it up to 55. Speed limit 65. I just don't want to push it right now. We're still running on the oil that was in there, which although it seemed pretty good, we probably should have changed it. I mean, it's fine. The thing that really kills oil is heat and pressure. Time alone doesn't, and it doesn't seem like there was any water or gasoline in the oil. So it'll be fine for just a normal drive here, not pushing it. And I believe they said they changed it before it was parked, but you know how that goes. But anyway, it seems like the oil's fine. Yeah, should be okay. I've got a fuel pump on order for it, and we're going to try to change that. Try to flush the tank and get it running back on its own tank, but right now it's, I don't know, it's probably running closer to about 5 miles per gallon is what we're, maybe 6 if we're lucky, but we're just kind of skipping between gas stations here. If you want to know why I'm not driving it and Josh is driving it, and it's cold weather, I got arthritis in my knee right now. It's pretty bad. To get in and out of that thing and work the clutch, it's a bit much right now. I'll drive it again when it's warmer, but for right now, for this long drive, I'm letting Josh do the heavy lifting, so yeah. More to follow on that, more driving, I guess, in the future from actual inside the car, is what I'm saying. One of the problems of running home in the dark here with an unknown vehicle is lighting issues, which you don't have in the daytime necessarily other than turn signals. And we just started having trouble with the headlights. They started to, he's been running with the high beams on, and they started to flicker abnormally, and I think that's that switch or the breaker inside the switch that's starting to have issues. So I kicked it down to low beam, and it seems to have reduced the flicker, which also reduces the amperage through the switch in this case. So I'm hoping that he's just going to continue on one headlight like a Cyclops and not get brave and try the high beams again. We don't want to overheat that switch and then have to pull over and let it cool down. the breaker inside of it, but that switch probably has really bad contacts from sitting. I definitely have to replace that at some point. Well, looks like we found the Loves. I really wish we could have gotten those blinkers working for him. Ooh, 10 cents off gasoline, 25% off auto diesel. I don't know. I personally would probably like maybe some bathrooms and maybe a cheeseburger. We got a Bojangles here. I don't know. I think the odds are I can talk Josh into buying me a cheeseburger. We're gonna find out. I need to check the fluids in my truck too since we're here. Don't let me forget. We used a half a tank, like 2.5 gallons. You think this is a 5 gallon?
It is.
I can't really, oh yeah, there, I can see it. It's right there.
About a half tank.
Like right that line there. So we literally used half a tank. How far do we have to go? I don't know.
Well, from here, there ain't really nothing.
Uh-oh. Well, anyway, we're gonna figure out that situation. I'm gonna check the fluids in my truck because we haven't checked them in a while. Cold. Oh, well, you'll regret the mold eventually too.
Yeah, and the mold and the gas fumes.
This is one reason why road killing stuff is a young man's game, by the way.
It's quite the concoction of smells in here, I will tell you.
I'll bet. Well, roller dog, some hot coffee, and some chips later.
Yep.
Josh has now got his Carhartt.
Look like a dock worker.
You do a little bit. So, because sorry, we don't have any official company merch in the coat category.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Yeah. We are having a little bit of trouble holding the idle sometimes, but sometimes not. I just had to turn the idle up again. I'm not sure until I have a chance to look at it in daylight. So we're just kind of tweaking it at every stop. I think the idle screw sometimes might be backing out on its own a little bit because the spring is weak, because I could kind of turn it by hand the last time, but I'm not sure. Strange issues, but nothing to be resolved at a gas station at 10 p.m. at night. So, well, we're getting there. We're kind of on the home stretch now. Oh shoot, deer. Oh no, we almost took out some deer, just barely avoided them. All right, okay, that was a little sketchy. Hopefully that won't happen again. Anywho, like I was saying, we're on the home stretch, and we might be, I don't think we're going to stop again for fuel. I think we're going to try to push on through this last tank and make it home on that, or what we have in the back of the truck. I think we're going to try. So there it is in the, well, freezing cold light of morning. We're having some really cold days these days, and it made it. We kind of rolled in really late last night, but yeah, it did pretty good. We need to replace some parts like the headlight switch and a few little other things to get the basic lights and things functional, and it did pretty good. I'm really impressed for sitting that long and for driving that far out of the gate. I don't know if the engine will fully come around after sitting, and this is something that a lot of guys who do rescues and everything, they don't talk about a lot, about the condition of when an engine sits like that. The rings can get locked in and the valves can get stuck, or, you know, basically everything just kind of wears a little bit from sitting, and there's not much you can do about that. You can try to maybe loosen the rings, you know, you can try to bring everything around, but it is an old engine to begin with, and although it may not be high miles, it's got, you know, time on it. I'm pretty sure we can bring the carburetor around and get the tune back on and get it to idle. But as far as this engine, you know, it seems to burn a little bit of oil. So I checked at every gas station, and there were the few usual drips and drops in the concrete, but I don't know if that was from previous cars or this car's, but there wasn't really anything major. So my guess is it probably burning a little oil. You know, it's been sitting so long, and the rings maybe a little bit stuck, and maybe sucking a little bit of oil past the rings. It looked really good though. It's gonna need a wash and a clean. New fuel pump. We need to address the fuel tank and figure out either how to get the water out of it or figure out that situation. But main thing is now, today, before the day starts, it is freezing cold. I'm gonna go back inside and drink a nice warm cup of coffee. I'm just admiring it here before my morning cup of coffee is what I'm saying. Looks good. Well, we made it home. It has been revived and it drove out under its own power. In the future, we may do some other things like getting the fuel system on its own instead of running the boat tank in the passenger seat, and basically getting it to run better so it doesn't want to run unevenly and sometimes stall and then sometimes not. So maybe fix the lights, and basically the goal is to get it up to daily driver status and probably not even worry about little things like the windshield washer pump or stuff like that. Yeah. Get it back on the road so it can be enjoyed properly as it deserves. So anyway, that's it for this revival so far. There may be more on this car in the future as we get it more road ready, but it runs and drives as it is right now. So if you want to see more on this on the channel or more like it, I'm going to try to do more revivals like this hopefully in the future, or maybe I will. Maybe. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell when new things come out. And as always, thanks for watching. Okay, well, Josh's knee just made a real painful sounding crack that I heard from across the yard.
I was just walking.
That's what happens when you get older, Josh.
Dude, I'm at the ripe age of 21, and this thing's falling apart, man.
Welcome to the club, Josh. Welcome to the club.